watched last night and you learned a little bit about Tencel. Maybe you saw Giuliana and I in the last hour. So let's see if people can pass this quiz, okay? Tencel or cotton? Which one is 50% more absorbent than the other? If you guessed Tencel, you're right. Tencel or cotton? Which one is more wrinkle resistant? If you guessed Tencel, you're right. Which one is more sustainable? Which one is softer, cooler, more breathable? They're all Tencel. And that's why if you go ahead and you Google right now and you look for the price on 100% Tencel, which is made naturally from that wood pulp of eucalyptus. It is still a naturally made fabrication that people love. If you look for the price, because everyone's wanting cooler sleep, they're wanting softer, more silky sheets that actually breathe, and you wake up and you're not covered in moisture because it wicked it away like magic overnight. That's why they're $150, $180, $190. The average lowest price I could find on the online River store was $100 or more, and all of those were for 4 pieces. All of them. Giuliana's bringing you 6. You get your fitted, you get your flat sheet, you get 4 pillowcases, all of them with the 450 thread count, which is absolutely the sweet spot for Tencel. All of them are going to be soft, silken, luxurious, cool to the touch, but also cool with the breathability. The color you're seeing right here is one of our 5 solids. It's the pretty pink. I'm going to show you the other 4 solids that we have here at the base. If you love the light blue, it's the one I already, did you just see the way that just like princess, the silken voluminousness of this sheet set is wild. It's also what I sleep on, by the way. I sleep on her last sheet set that is the Tencel. Here is your blue, very, very popular. It's what I just purchased. We're calling it Maldives Blue. These are your staples, your go-to. Don't even think twice. If you're gonna grab 2, get one of these and get the one that brings you joy. Bright white, soft gray, white sand. And this one goes with everything. Here are your 5 prints, because we went over the pretty pink and the Maldives Blue. Here are your 5 prints. Everyone loves the green goddess. It's a deep, deep green. It's really sophisticated. It's an elevated tonal green, and it is our most limited of everything. If you love plants, if you love the outdoors, and if you love style and fashion and you want to love your sleep again, that's why this one is selling and will be the first to sell out. If you love that, grab it, check it out, because it's not safe if it's just in your cart. This is the one we're calling the Palm Pretty. Was our most popular in the last hour. Still is the most popular. We just had a little bit more of them in stock, so it's not going to sell out quite as quickly as the green. This is the one that I cannot get out of my mind. How fun and beautiful. And it's not just that beautiful candy store pink stripe. It's elevated because of the watercolor. It's just beautiful for all ages. Instant mood lift. Here is the gold medallion. Notice as I bring right here how beautifully that plays with your pretty pink solid. At this price, for $23 and change to get these home, for 6 pieces, less than $4 a piece, get the 2. And whenever something is washed or something spills on the pillowcase and you cycle it out for one of these, you'll just be catalog ready all year round. And last but definitely not least is our last print. This is the snow leopard. If you saw the duvet, she brings this print back into play. And I know that you mentioned this, G, but it looks so pretty as well with the Maldives. These 2 are really fun and unexpected. We have Giuliana Rancic here with us. It is our 1-year anniversary of her home line. I bought the whole new set again because I asked my husband, I said, tell me the truth. Cameras aren't on you. Do you want me to grab another set? Yep, they're my favorite sheets. And that's not even because they're beautiful. He just wants it to be cool, soft, and easy.
You're right, that's my husband too.
Yep.
My husband loves these sheets. He's a total sheet snob. These are his absolute favorite sheets we've ever owned. I remember when I first said, Bill, we're gonna swap out our sheets that we had, before I created sheets, we used to spend a lot of money on sheets. I go, we're gonna swap them out, you're gonna try my new sheets. He's like, ooh, I really love those sheets that we've been getting, those nice ones from Europe. I'm like, just let me try, can we try these sheets?
Yes.
These guys. And then finally he said, okay, and he could not believe it. Even my son has a set of these sheets because he loves them so much. So yeah, I've created a little bit of a monster with my son too, because I don't know how he's ever gonna go back to just cotton sheets or microfiber. And microfiber, by the way, Don't get me started on that. That traps heat. These are so breathable and will give you the most incredible night's sleep.
You can't do this with any other fabrication. You can't see the whipped cream soft silkenness that is 50% more moisture wicking and moisture absorbent than the previous gold medal winner in the category. People who loved cotton, they sacrificed that scratchy and itchiness of the staples just so they could have the moisture wicking, just so they could breathe, just so it could be natural. Well, now you are having moisture wicking, breathability, even cooler to the touch, and it's 50% more, but you're also getting all of the benefits of the smooth silkenness. They are so luxurious and about a third of the cost of what they should be.
And let me tell you, Tencel is a trademark. I've seen Tencel sheets from European designers that have been $1,400 for the sheet set. 2 pillowcases, a flat and a fitted. Not even kidding. Here you are today, 4 pillowcases, the flat and fitted. In any size, it's always the same price. The price is incredible. But if you want to change your sleep game, if you've wondered, why do I wake up in the middle of the night? Why am I hot? Why am I constantly taking my sheets on and off? And then when you pull your sheets off, you get cold again, then you put your sheets on, then you're hot again. It's trapping the heat. It's because you're not sleeping in the right sheets, I'm telling you. Tencel Lysol, these sheets have dominated the market the past few years, but the fact that we can bring them out at this price is truly unprecedented. It's unheard of.
It is.
And in all these gorgeous colors. Another thing, Tencel Lysol, really, the color is so saturated on these sheets more than cotton or microfiber or anything else you're used to. So you get the most beautiful execution in terms of the prints and the colors.
Have you ever had a friend that was a bartender? Okay. Do you know how nice it is to like know the person behind the bar? Because you could always go in and they just like, you know, give you an extra pour, whatever it is.
Sure.
Giuliana is your friend who has access to the Tencel. She is someone who is bringing you the prices that are 1/3 of what they are on the online River store, in the W blue and yellow store, which by the way, they don't even have this fabrication there. It's very, very high end. Giuliana has such wonderful connections that she can utilize with not only her bedding line, but with her clothing line. Her weekly deal drop, that was the Tencel, that one sold out. Everybody, every host who touched it bought 2. Myself included, Sarah included, because we touched it and said, this is what we want to wear, it's what we want to feel, it's cool, it's soft, it's more wrinkle resistant, it's stunning, it's elevated, they look like they cost $300 because they do everywhere else. But when you know G, and I don't want her to tell me all her secrets, I don't want her to put anyone on blast, because someone's doing something with this fabrication with Giuliana that you are getting 100% the trademark name
the trademark
at 30% of the cost of the next best price.
You know, Natasha, think of it this way. It's like Diet Cola or Diet Coke. I'm going to say it because it's like, you know, there's the generic brands of things, and then there's the real, like, the what it truly is, right? And the brand name. Tencel is a trademark. So when you see Lyocell sheets on TikTok and Instagram, everyone's talking about these Lyocell sheets, like eucalyptus. It does not mean that they're Tencel.
No.
They could be some random generic brand of Lyocell. These are Tencel Lyocell. This is the best of the best. This is what all the people who know sheets, who are total sheet snobs, who review sheets, they know. I've watched videos on YouTube reviewing sheets with like people literally who are obsessed with bedding, and they talk about how there's a huge following of people who are just going crazy over Tencel Lyocell. But normally, you know, there's a mid-level retailer right now that I looked at online last night, and they're at about $150, $160 for this sheet set, but ours are in all these beautiful colors and beautiful prints.
Well, I had the numbers written down, $144, $189, and the lowest price I could find on any set was still higher than our price, and they only came in gray, and that even includes our shipping and handling and then some. We are blowing the competitors out of the water. If you just Google Tencel sheet set, you won't even be able to find any in the 6-piece, because remember, she's giving all of you 6 pieces. That split king will have 7 pieces because you'll have 2 fitteds, but they're all the same price. So for 6 pieces with the full set, 6 pieces with the queen, the king, and the cow king. Okay, the Cow King 100%, 450 thread count Tencel. If you would just ask me on the street, how much is that? I'd be like, 240. 240, that would be it. A sale, look for like 190, you know, and then grab it for sure if it's at 150. Look at your screen. 69 should be the flex pay for these. It should be, and it'd be great because we're getting a 6-piece of the top of the line fabrication that, as you can see, it drapes beautifully. It has the weight that you want. There's no stiffness, but wait till you see the difference in your sleep. If you want $40 off of this price, you can call the number you're about to see on your screen and sign up for our credit card. There's no annual fee. If this is the only thing you ever grab on it, that's fine, but we'll take $40 off of the price immediately, bringing this down to just a joke of a price at $29.95. But remember, you don't have to wait for us to mail you that card. We'll give you the card number over the phone, so you really can use it for today. We usually have $10 or $15 off, $40 off. It's a time to take advantage. Should we go over the colors?
Yeah,
again?
let's go over the colors.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, these are the sheets that I come out with in the spring and summer because they're cool touch. And it gets hot, you know, and we have had so many incredible reviews on these sheets saying, I live in Arizona, I live in Texas, I run hot. These sheets are total game changers. So, you know what? Even if you just get them today, try them. If for whatever reason you're not in love with these don't work, you can send them back. But I'm telling you, I think you're going to love them and then want to always just, moving forward, you're always going to get Tencel ISO.
You'll know before you put them on the bed. You'll know when you take them out of the HSN package, your hands will touch them. Have you ever been to the store and they sell the sheets in the little plastic wrap thing and then you try to just unzip just the corner and stick your finger in to touch it?
Always, 100 times.
And you know within 2 seconds if you want them or not? You'll know within 2 seconds before you've even put them on your bed that you want them. And you're gonna say, okay, let me go back and just get another set so I can have the backup set. If you're lucky, you'll be able to get them for $100 because most likely, it will be sold out. That's what happened to me. I only got 2 sets of your last one. I did the blue and the green. I wanted to go back for more and my color was sold out. Remember, right now we have them all still in stock. The solids are the white, bright white, perfect optic white, the gray, and let me recommend if you're looking to completely redo your home, any interior design upgrade on the most budget there is. If you say, I'm done with millennial gray, I want to add a little warmth, just change the sheets. Just bring in that stunning beige tone and watch how everything looks fresh and ready for a whole new life. They're beautiful. It's a very smart color because it goes with cools and warms.
It's so pretty. And it's very different from white, just so you see. That's the sand.
Maybe put them next to each other so they can see just how light and different it is.
It's almost like takes out like a tan ivory vibe to it, right? It's like a deep, deep ivory. It's very, very rich and beautiful. And it makes all these other colors, if you mix and match, it adds a richness to everything.
It really does.
Right?
And look at how beautiful it is with this Maldives blue. This is just that vacation on your bed. If you walked into your room and you had these 2 colors in your room, I mean, the invitation to relax, it's there for you.
You got the Maldives blue, right?
This is the one I already purchased. Yep. And then I was dating. I wanted to see what the different duvets looked like with it before I chose which duvet I want. But the Maldives blue on the duvet is totally solid. And if you like it very simple and clean and crisp, that would be a great color.
Then there's that pretty soft pink.
Yep.
And then once again, the sand, which we love. And I love the sand with this green goddess that has been very popular. I just think that is like such a chic, sophisticated, very rich sheet, that green goddess. I mean, if that doesn't scream premium European bedding, I don't know what does. It looks like you got it in Europe.
And you're getting 6 pieces of it. I mean, less than $4 a piece to be getting home. Remember, you're getting 4 pillowcases. They are sized appropriately to the bed sizing that you're getting. And you are getting the fitted and the flat. We had 3 other prints here to show you, and one of them is on our bed here to our left. This blue palm, the producer bought it, you love it. It's our best seller. It's perfected.
I love this blue palm. There's just nothing like it. And the fact that, you know, someone does a palm sheet, usually the palm is green, right? But no, we decided to do blue. I just love the way we designed this. And these are all exclusive prints. These aren't like we bought these prints. We designed these prints with our artists, with our print teams. So these are all exclusive, one-of-a-kind prints. So this palm is really, really stunning, this blue palm. I just love the way it turned out. It's very vertical. It's just, it will transform your room, your bedroom. I mean, you're seeing the different prints here on your screen, but there's that green goddess.
Gorgeous.
You can really see the full look there. It's quite striking.
It is.
And with the sand, it's really stunning. That's the thing, a lot of people are picking up 2. You're doing a solid and a print, and then gonna do a little mix and match game at home. But look at the close-up of that green goddess.
It's the perfect scale. It's the perfect go-to. If you're thinking, I want to grab maybe the white or maybe that gorgeous light sand color, get this green goddess because it's going to be an extra $20 that you're not going to notice that month. But when you take it out, you'll be so thrilled that you're able to give your entire, not just bed, your bedroom, your whole sleeping experience, that upgrade for truly 1/3 the cost of what it should be. Here we have our last print that I wanted to show you. This one was the leopard. It looked so fun with that Maldives blue, but if you know that you want a little animal print, but you want it a little bit more sophisticated and also just fun. Life is short, have fun. Life is short, enjoy your bed. Go to it and say, that's me. That's me. I chose that bed. I didn't just see it and think it was nice and question what other people would think. That's exactly who I am. If that's you, girl, get this leopard and maybe think about the solid to go with it. Because you know who I am? This is me.
That's her.
I love this pink stripe.
I love that you love that pink stripe. It's so much fun.
Oh, I was like, I need it for winter's bedroom.
There you go.
You know, a little girl's room, a guest room, or even your room, because your husband will not care that it's pink when he touches it and realizes he's not sweating. It's 50% more absorbent than cotton. It's cool to the touch and absorbent and naturally moisture wicking, not to mention soft on the hand, soft on the bed, lays stunningly, washes easily, and has the best environmental impact of any fabrication you can think of in the world other than maybe shearing your own sheep and darning something. It is a totally closed circuit process that would usually come with the extra price tag. Sometimes I say being conscientious, it's a privilege because it costs extra.
Yes.
Today you're getting it at less than the cost of something that could be really hurting the environment.
That's why normally Tencel lyocell sheets are pricey, because to have that Tencel trademark, they have to be certified, right? It's owned by a company out of Austria called Lenzing, and they have to, you know, they adhere to very strict guidelines of how they manufacture these sheets. So it's from the wood pulp of a eucalyptus tree. To your point, it's a closed loop process, the production process. So less water. It's actually, the water just keeps getting recycled sheet after sheet set, because you don't have to dispose all that water every single time. It's a huge repercussions to the environment. So the fact that it's a closed loop process, that the water and the materials used to make this are just constantly recycled is incredible. But the best part is just the way it makes you feel. We spend so much of our lives in our beds. You know, that is one thing we do every night. We get under our sheets, we get under our covers. I'm in a hotel right now, and the sheets are rough, you know, they are. And it's funny, last night I posted on my Insta story, if you guys look at my stories on Instagram, it was funny because I was showing Sarah and I on camera. It was a repeat when I got home, you know, overnight. They do like the repeats at 2 in the morning. And I was videotaping, talking about how, literally I was on set saying, oh, in my hotel room here, I brought my own lyocell pillowcase and pillow. Smart. And I go, wait, here it is. And I show a video, and there's my little pillow sitting on the bed. But I have to just at least have my face feeling that soft, like it's the familiar softness that I travel with.
It's not even feeling. It actually is more beneficial for the skin to have that moisture wicking, to have, you know, that moisture wicking for the oils and for the abrasion on your skin. And I find when I use my Tencel pillowcases versus my other ones, my hair, I wake up, I don't have knots in my hair is less frizzy. All of that smoothing is the same reason people wear those silken caps at night, but usually silk or satin, it doesn't breathe at all. It gets hot. It looks pretty. It feels nice, but it's just really not the most practical. Yeah. These go beyond practicality to luxury. You mentioned it's the way you feel. First, I'm going to feel great because I'm paying $23 to get the best sheet set I've ever had. That's right. Then I feel great knowing that it's the most environmentally conscious. You will feel great when you walk into your room and you see the bedscape of your dreams that you didn't wait to get, because not only are you probably at this point the savvy shopper who has researched this fabrication, and you see what I'm saying when I say we got the friend who's the bartender here. We have someone who this should be coming to us for $180 at a sale price and going back up to $240 at the HSN price.
Yes, exactly.
And instead we have about 2/3 off of what it should be, and that's why several of you right now are actually waiting on hold. We have a hold right now, so if you are online, please wait for us. We will get to you if you want to speak to someone on the line. But if you've never used our QR codes, it's super easy to use. You'll go to take a picture of that black and white square in the bottom of your screen, right on your smartphone. A little yellow line is going to pop up. It'll be numbers and letters. Just touch that. You won't be able to pronounce the line, but if you just touch it, boom, you're in the front of the line. You passed everyone and they didn't even know. So we love that people are really seeing at this point. I'm curious, is the blue still the best seller, Jen? It still is. If you love this one, I would check out. Yep. And
Natasha,
Green
you know
Goddess
one
number
other
2.
thing I want to mention?
Yep.
When I launched my sheets last season, do you want I ordered a bunch for myself because I only get one of each color, and I have, I wanted to have a backup, also for our guest rooms, but I ordered immediately for my mom and dad.
Good for
I
you.
ordered a couple of sets for them. My mom, I actually called her and I said, which color do you want, Mom? She says, oh, well, I'll do one of the solids and one of the prints. And so is this something special you can send to your mom or your sister or someone in your life, even people whose homes you go to, like your family members,
Yes.
and you've always kind of noticed the sheets aren't the most comfortable in the guest room? This is a nice subtle way to go, hey, you know what? Everyone's buzzing about these
Ooh.
sheets. I got you a little gift.
I don't even mind this white sand with this print. This is even pretty. It reminds me of the sand with the blue.
Oh, I love that idea.
Yeah, I love these two together,
That's
and I wasn't even
interesting.
doing it on purpose.
The sand with the palm tree.
This is
I love that.
really
It
nice.
kind of grounds it.
You know what? If you're waiting in line to grab the blueprint, toss in the white sand as well. This is going to be the one that when you pair it with it, whether it's just for the top sheet or just for that base sheet, it'll look really intentional and stunning, and it will be that lovely solid. For me and my parents, my mom and my dad, I don't know that they think they're worth it. Sometimes they think to themselves, I've had this sheet, the sheet's working fine, even if it's scratchy, even if I'm overheating. Am I really worth the luxury? And I'm here selling sheets all day, every day. And what are the ones I'm going home to sleep on? It's the Tencel, because I know that it's the best of the best. I understand when it's the $200 price point, saying, is this something that I can really think about? But for $23 and change flex pay, Mom, you're in luck. You're going to get a gift today because this is something I feel great. You know,
Isn't that a good idea, though, Natasha?
It costs more to fill up the gas, to go to the store, and to touch the sheets that I can't afford.
Seriously. And think about, like, those are like the little things that make me happy, that I think,
Yes.
oh, I'm sending my parents something that I know will change their lives every day. Literally, they sleep
Every day.
every night, they get in bed. My parents were not, before I sent them these sheets last year, they were not getting in the sheets that they deserved every night.
Right.
And my parents deserve the best sleep of their lives. They deserve the best sheets. If I can bring that to them, why wouldn't I at this price? So maybe it's your best friend, your sister, your granddaughter, your, it's just, or let's say, a lot of weddings. I have 2 weddings in June coming up.
Oh, wonderful.
Sheets are a wonderful way to, for that like young couple, to give them some great bedding. And they're going to use it. They're going to love it, and it's something that they need to have luxurious bedding. They are going to think that. And they're going to have luxurious bedding in their home to start off their beautiful new home with.
Absolutely, and we only have another couple minutes left, and I don't know when we're getting you back. It's going to be several hours.
Yeah, I think not until 4.
Oh my goodness! So by that time, you could be really running into some quantity issues, especially with our 2 most popular prints. So let's take a look at these again, and remember, it's not just, hey, it's kind of like cotton because it's natural and it's moisture wicking. Statistically, 50% more absorbent. You will have the little fairies that are dabbing the sweat off your body as you sleep and wake up cooler and drier, which is excellent for most people, but even cool to the touch with your hand. Soft and silken, unreal value here. White sand. Here's the pink. Here's the gray. Don't you love this one?
The Maldives blue is beautiful. I love that you bought that one. And look, even like the tailored hem. Do you see this? The 4-inch beautiful hem here. You know, it's like it's tailored. It's perfectly tailored. It's not ornate in any way. And you can see on the camera there, you can see as it moves, you see that like gorgeous luster from the sateen weave. I mean, these are literally as premium as it gets. And the best part, they are cool touch. They are a cool touch sheet. I run pretty warm at night. I mean, it's funny. It's hard for me to say that now because I honestly don't anymore unless I'm in a hotel.
Yeah.
But when I'm at home, I used to run really hot. There were points in my life where I would wake up literally like, sweating.
Completely. Oh, I had a bed fan. I told you this before. I used to keep a fan between the sheets because that was the only way to wick the moisture. And the fact that I moved to Florida, started using your sheets, and now I'm not using a bed fan, it defies logic. This would be the place where I'd have the most moisture waking up sweating. I want to show you the weight and the quality of these. The actual weight on the sheet does not, it does not reflect the price point. So I think the price point might actually be a little deceiving based based on the quality you're seeing here. This is the best of the best. These are the absolute creme de la creme of the quality because everyone wants soft, they want cool to the touch, they want it to breathe, they want it to wick, they want it to be more wrinkle resistant, they want it to be more durable, and you're getting 6 pieces. I cannot bury the lead on that. Our next best price, it was at 4 pieces. Now we have 6 pieces, which really brings our price down here. Knock another $25 or $30 off. That's really the price of the sheet set because you're getting an additional whole pillowcase set included. Everyone gets 4 pillowcases. Everyone gets the fitted and the flat, but that split king, you'll be getting 2 fitted. I want to show you our couple prints here. These 2 are neck and neck, super popular. And if you are interested in either of these, the green goddess or the palm, you are, oh, and now we're at pink stripe too. Oh. These are the ones that I would recommend. Good for you at home. I see you and I am you. This is just, look at this.
I love that you love it. It's so fun.
It's
I know,
beautiful.
it's like watercolor paint strokes.
It's watercolor, it's sophisticated. You know, you see all the time those influencers, you're scrolling and you see the rooms, and what's the first thing that makes every bit of difference more than anything in the world? It's the bed. It's the sheets, it's the duvet set. What is it? This is how you bring that joy. I don't care if you got laundry on the table. I don't care if the shoes aren't put away. If this is on your bed, you just increased your dopamine.
You're so right.
All 3 of these are super popular, and if you are hoping to get any of the 3, I'd recommend checking out because some of these are going to get down to the final quantities before we see Giuliana again. Thank you so much, G.
Always good to see you, Natasha. Thank you. It's always fun with you. And I love that you love these sheets so much.
Well, I stand that these 2 go together.
That is her. If she was your interior designer, that's what's coming for you.
I just think they're
she
so
loves
fun.
it. I think they're fun
There's
too
no
together.
limit on fun, right? And G, thank you so much for bringing this with us. What hour do we get you again?
4 p.m. I'll be back at 4 p.m. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I appreciate it.
10 out of 10, another customer pick.
Thank you. I hope so. Thank you.
I don't lie about buying the things that I'm buying here. So thank you so much for bringing these, G.
Thank you.
Let's talk about Clinique. If you don't love going into those department stores and waiting in the lines and being sprayed with the perfume that's not your favorite, shop it online. Shop your favorites. Shop the world-renowned brand Clinique here at HSN because the whole month of May, is that what month we're in right now? Very well. It's free shipping, and we have some gift sets you can't find anywhere else for 30% off, so we love that. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and when we come back, we have those 2 solutions I showed you earlier in the hour, including Lou Caputo's favorite steamer.
G by Giuliana Home combines fashion and function for the home. For the woman who's vibrant, fun, and fashionable and wants her home to reflect that. It's fashion for the space you live in, exclusively for HSN.
Ready to creatively cut loose?